Hi everyone, it's Rachel with another art class. Today we're going to be making fun place cards, and we're going to be making our placemats out of woven paper. So we're going to need 2 pieces of colored paper, 2 different colors, a ruler, a pencil, and scissors, and either glue or tape for the end to put everything in place. So this is what it's going to look like in the end. And now we're going to start. We're going to take our first piece of colored paper and we're going to fold it in half. We're going to hold it horizontally, side to side, and then we're going to fold it and match up the corners and press down on the crease. Okay, so now our paper should look like this, and we're going to make lines from the folded edge almost to the edge. We're going to stop here, so where the paper opens, we're not going to make our lines all the way to the edge of the paper. So take your ruler, match it up to the top of the paper, and we're going to make dots. Wherever there's another number, that's an inch. So you're going to match up your ruler, and I'm going to just zoom in real quick. Okay, so you see the number 1 gets a dot, the number 2 gets another dot, and each one of those numbers is another inch. So let me show you. Right where it has a number 2, I'm going to make a dot. And again, where the number 3 is, I'm going to make another dot. And you're going to keep going with your dots all the way to the edge of the paper. And you're going to take your ruler and you're going to slide it over to the folded edge. And you're going to make another dot on the other side. And this way, our lines will be straight. So in order to be straight, the ruler has to match up with the top of the paper, the same as you did on the other side. And you're going to make a dot again at each number. Now you're going to take your ruler and you're going to make a line from dot to dot, connecting those dots. Okay, now I want to remind you again, we're not going all the way across. So I'm going to zoom my paper. I'm going to hold it so you can see this edge here. That's the edge that opens. And the line is not going to go to the edge. It's going to go, let's make it, we'll put a dot by where our 1 is. And we're going to go all the way to the edge, leaving about an inch from the edge of the paper. Then we're going to go to our next dot, connecting the lines all the way to the folded edge. And we're going to keep doing that with all of our lines. Again, making sure not to go to this edge up here. Okay, so all I'm doing, as you can see, is continuing my lines to the edge of the paper. So when I'm done, I have 8 lines on my paper. And we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut from the folded edge to the edge of that line. Making sure not to cut all the way to the edge of the paper. Okay, I'm cutting my last one. Now you open the paper and it should look like this with all slits. I'm going to show you. And a frame around the edge. Okay, now we're going to take our second piece of paper and I'm going to cut the strips so that we could start weaving. So we're going to do the same thing with our dots. Put my ruler, line up the first top line with the top of my paper and make the dots at every number. all the way to the bottom of the paper. And on the same thing on the opposite side of the paper. And always, if I go too fast, just pause the video until you catch up and then replay. And now you have dots on both sides of your paper, and now you're going to make, again, the line connecting the dots. And those dots, just make sure that your lines are straight. And when you make these lines, they go all the way to the edges, because for this you're going to cut the strip to the full length of the paper. Okay, now we're going to cut these lines. Okay, this is my last one, and then we're going to start reading. Okay, so I'm bringing back the first blue paper. And now to weave, you're just going over, under, over, under. So here's the beginning of my paper. And I'm going to go on top of this one, under this strip. On top of the next strip. It's over, under, every other one, over, under. And I pick up the paper when I want to go under it. Okay, so our first one's done. Now you're going to go to the next one, and where it went over, very important, the next one's going to start with under. And you're going to do the opposite. Every other row you're going to change. So now you're going to go under, over, all the way to the edge. And when you're at the edge, then you just push the paper up. And try not to pull it out all the way. And there you go, you have your second one. Now the third one, you're going to start, see this one here, the blue paper was on top, now the yellow paper is going to be on top. So you're going to go over, under. And you're going to do the same thing, every row you switch. And you're going to do the same thing all the way to the end. Push it up. And at the end, we're going to glue or tape these edges down. Okay, so now again, the yellow paper was on top at the edge, so now the blue paper is going to be on top. And you just keep switching all the way to the end. And that's it. I hope you have a lot of fun making this. And when you're done, you just take the glue, and wherever these pieces are on top, you glue them down. Okay, and then when you turn the paper over, it's the same exact thing. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.